We're back now, and let me just open my terminal. And in this video, we're going to see some different uh, powers of Claude and what can it do for you. So, what I'll ask Claude now. This is this application of mine that I have, X login form, and now is the time for some prompting. All right, I'll just maximize this. And I'll say to clone this. Of course I can write a shell, write in shell mode, but I'll ask Claude to clone and run this for me. You want to proceed? No. You want to ask again for grid clone? So for now I'll just say yes. So it's happening, so it's consuming tokens. Yeah. And once it has done it, so it's telling me to npm install. Since I've cloned and I want to proceed with npm install, yes. Okay, so it says that browser non npm start sleep 5 and curl this and this, so that it runs on localhost 3000. React start React dev server and check if it's up. Okay, let's move ahead. Noodling. So it's telling me I have this issue. Canyon slide is outdated. And now let's see how it can resolve this. Okay, so it's done and our app is running. Let's check it on localhost 3000. And yeah, we have this page running well and good. And now what do I have to do here? One thing I'll ask Claude is to initialize with a file that is Claude MD file. Before this, I'll just remake the readme file as per the app. Yeah, so gave us this readme file with plenty of changes, and yes, and now what we'll see here is so ls. Okay, so I think I should have done it. Okay. Yeah, so these are plenty of apps. I'll just clear this up. What are we going to do now is that we will initialize a Claude MD file using init. And now is the initial documentation that Claude keeps as whatever context it has for your application. So Claude MD file is like version that Claude keeps on itself, whatever related in context it has with your application, and it is like on the go. You should have it all the time once you're creating an application, so that it doesn't break or it has all the things needed to make it. And yeah, so our Claude MD file is done. How to start it, how to test it, form changes. So this is the architecture that it has. So it creates the architecture. And now I'll write a commit here, and this is going to commit it. This is like, yes, how amazing it is that Claude is making the change to the README file to the application. It's storing a Claude MD file that keeps on that it keeps with itself while making the application. It's committing it at the end. Wow! And committed to files changed. Now, if I see, there's no it wasn't push here. Okay, push it. Yes, I want to push it. And it's going to push the changes live on main. Yes, this is my pushed changes, add a logout button, make a good looking front end that has login form on the left and a very aesthetic background. And you need to be very much wise and clever with your prompting skill as well, so that you don't give it something that it does opposite of that or it hallucinates. So be very clear. So typing, make, oh, okay, this is done. So like if you're typing make a website for me for e-commerce, say that make a e-commerce website for me that has authentication, authorization, and it has a cart system where a user can add to the cart and maintain persistence of storage for all the items at, so that whenever the browser refreshes the data is there, and also a payment gateway at the end, or like a checkout system where address with certain limits. So it can give you a clearly application that very much abides by the requirement actually. And yes, so we've done here. Okay, so now let's see, it's pushed. If we just refresh it, we're going to see 4 commits here. Yes, we are done here properly. Claude has done this for us, and yeah, that's it. You can see it here. Both and if we see it on React app, and well, this needs some amount of rearrangement, so that it is in the middle and is in the far right, is in the far left. But yeah, we have an idea on how things are happening. So yeah, thank you.